Okay, good afternoon. This is like take 2, day 5, I don't know, of making this video. Okay, let's see. This video is for a swap on Junk Journal Junkies, a gratitude journal. So this is what I've come up with. It is made out of a really dark brown file folder, cardstock on the inside and outside front and back covers. I've got some burlap here, some vintage dictionary page, and this image comes from a botanical book that I have. The closure is eyelets and ribbon, pretty gold autumny ribbon. I went with kind of an autumny theme for this, you know, Thanksgiving, being grateful, things like that. It all just kind of made sense to me. So that's what I went with. So let's go inside. I really didn't do much to the front cover. I made this book, alright, let me start at the beginning. The rules for this swap were it had to be at least a 4x6. So I went like maybe 6 or 7 by maybe 5. Just not very big. But it feels really good in your hands. But it doesn't leave a lot of room on the inside covers, so I left it alone. My swap partner can do what she will with that. She may have something that fits just perfect there. Here we have a bit of lace trim. This goes front and back covers. Okay, this I got on Pinterest. I thought it was beautiful, and it fit perfectly in this book. I've used a lot of Mrs. Cox, her pumpkin patch, I do believe it was called. Perfect for autumn. I love the colors of autumn. Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, but I would rather decorate color-wise for autumn. It's just, they're beautiful. Okay, so here is an image from Mrs. Cox. And I've added some lace trim. It is a tuck spot. For this, which I found at Walmart, I had no idea these even existed. I know, I probably live in a cave. But tabs on index cards, how awesome is that? So I've sewn a button on and put the sentiment love. And lines on both sides, do you see that? This is so cool for journaling. Yeah, Walmart. Okay, now you know. Alright, then we have a envelope. This comes from Vintage Paper Emporium over on Etsy. Leslie Spears shop. It was awesome. We have this book page that I just grabbed a piece of the book page from a book that I like and put it onto some heavy cardstock. Instant journal card, and look at that, all the colors of autumn on butterfly wings. See, you'd have to live in the southeast where I do, then you would see butterflies in the winter. Silly butterflies. And we have this postcard that comes from Artie Mays, a free little teeny freebie off Junk Journal Junkies. I've done a couple of doilies, my goodness, doilies. The top one comes from Vintage Paper Emporium. It's got a little embossing on it, it's really pretty. This one I had in my stash. I'm sure that it came from somebody. So whoever gifted this, I am so sorry, but I am so bad at remembering things. But it's beautiful, thank you. This, let me explain this. A lady online in my area was getting rid of her stash of scrapbooking supplies, and I bought it, and this was in it. It's just a long piece. I cut it in half, the other half is in the back, and it's autumn leaves. I thought, how cool, that would be so cool on a book page, and so I put it on a book page, and it's cool. Here's a paper clip. that's holding in my Van Gogh playing card, and I insert two of them together, added the sentiment, thanks, and on the inside we have a tag that has a leaf. On the other side, excuse me, on the other side we have another Mrs. Cogs. See, you could see the pumpkins in the background there, so it's cool. And I backed onto this cardstock for journaling. I've done a little bit of stamping throughout. What is her name? Edith Holden book page. Again, autumn colors on these butterflies. Okay, granted, they're messing with spring blossoms, but the colors, that's what I'm going for. Beautiful colors. Children's writing paper, tea dyed. Now, when I was making this book, I tried to think of things that I was grateful for. So, I am grateful for food. There you go. I'm grateful for food. Alright, here we go. This is ledger paper. This is beautiful orange ribbon running through it. Some bit of washi tape. Another bag from Vintage Paper Emporium with some more washi tape. And behind it we have this tag, which is made out of this really cool color of a file folder. I don't know where I got it, but wow, that's cool. And this is Tracy Fox image and kind of sentiment. And then I've just added some crochet trim. And inside the bag, we have this tag that I've stamped Blessed on with some more trim. The book page that it is on, well, it's a magazine page. It comes from Russia. Here I have an envelope that I was watching a Clemmie's Creation tutorial, and she cut an envelope, just on one of those long business envelopes, in half. And I thought that is so cool. But see, I didn't stop and watch the rest of it. I just stopped and ran and got an envelope and thought, yeah, this is so cool. This is what we can do with it. So when I went back and watched the video, it's like, oh, now I know what she did with it. And so I've done that in the next journal. Actually, it's a few journals away, but that's okay. So anyway, this is what I've done with her half envelope I did. This is Mrs. Cogs, and I believe she looks like she's praying, and I am grateful for prayer. Prayer is very gratifying. Some material, fabric, trim, and lace. And then inside the envelope, we have this piece of tea-dyed paper that says, "Sing to the Lord with thankful hearts." And underneath, we have this journal card from Tim Holtz. Lace trim. Journal prompt paper. This is a vintage gardening book. I am grateful for gardens. I can grow flowers pretty good. I'm still working on being able to grow things that are like edible, beneficial. Okay, I guess flowers are somewhat beneficial, but it'd be nice to grow food. Side tuck. And tucked in there we have this journal card, Blessed. And Tracy Fox image that I've backed onto lined cardstock, index card that's been tea-dyed and sewn around it. And this journal card. Okay, I went to a yard sale and I got a big package of these tags, round tags. Some had silver around the edge, like this one, and some had gold. And they were leftovers from her wedding, so I thought, cool. So, I have decoupaged a napkin onto it with this gorgeous, gorgeous pumpkin and different squashes and gourds, and just wonderful. Loving Kindness. It's a belly band for this narrow tag with bees that I'm grateful for all that they give us, and some script stamping behind it, and some more of that beautiful orange trim. Some more lace trim. It's the center of the book. I've taken this note paper that I really like this quote on, and this song from beginning to end I found in the heart of a friend, and lined paper and friendship. Grateful for friendship. A journal card that I made that says grateful, and a rose stamp on some vintage book page, and put it onto some cardstock, and a little pocket right there. Another pumpkin napkin decoupage, and happiness. And tucked behind it is this tag with flowers. I'm grateful for flowers. Pom-pom trim. Another tuck spot. It says, "You are amazing, remember that." I think everybody forgets at some point how truly unique and wonderful they are. I want my swap partner to know. I don't even know her truly, but I want her to know that she is amazing. Tracy Fox image. Back down to cardstock, my goodness, index card, and sewn around. And then another Tim Holtz journal card. Isn't that one pretty? I like that one. Lots of journaling space in this book. Some more crochet trim. Another bag from Vintage Paper Emporium. She's got lots of sizes, lots of different shapes, colors, all of that. Wonderful. Look at that cardstock. Isn't it gorgeous? An Edith Holden book page and Mrs. Coggs. Now that sky and that cardstock were like made for each other. And then of course you've got your beautiful pumpkins. You can journal on the back. And inside we have this tag. This is heartfelt. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that thunder. We're not quite where the Carolinas are. We're a little south from there in Florida. But oh my goodness, I pray for the Carolinas. Here's the other half, or another half of the envelope, and another Mrs. Coggs with some more of that trim. Now, my daughter, I love her to pieces. She finds me great deals on things when she ventures into Hobby Lobby. Well, she went in there the other day and she found these cute, adorable Thanksgiving tags. The only problem was she didn't read it before she got them, and it makes, like, almost no sense. So it says, "Carry a thankful pumpkin." Okay, carry a thankful pumpkin. She couldn't believe it either. Okay, this is Tim Holtz. Ledger paper. More things to be thankful for. Edith Holden. Gorgeous. A paper clip holding in this tag with some bit of trim at the top. I backed it onto lighting cardstock and sewn around it. This is my new stamp. and I thought it appropriate in here. I am thankful for angels. So many angels in my life every day. Thankful for them. And you can journal on the back. Some more autumn leaves. The doilies. Look at that embossing. It's so pretty. Another Mrs. Cox. Some lace trim. Another of those tabbed index cards, which is so cool. A button that I've sewn on. And graceful, which I sometimes am. It's amazing. Okay, this envelope also comes from Vintage Paper Emporium. I've stamped my beloved pumpkins on it. Love that stamp. And on the inside, we have a journal card. We can turn the page. There you go. And that, oh, and Mrs. Cogs, one more. And that is my gratitude journal for the swap. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and I will go and enjoy the thunderstorm. Bye-bye.